See if anyone wants to come in here tonight. And if I can find it on my phone. There we go. Found it on my phone. Oh, it's a nice night. Don't you ever work? Man, I've been working. I've been doing a lot of local stuff. I've been delivering trailers and moving trailers and whatever local I can do, I do right now. But how's it going, Hans? You out there, you run into any situation with all the people blocking the highways yet? I haven't heard of anyone running into any troubles with it besides like a curfew in California where the trucks couldn't drive no more. Is it hourly paid? No, I don't get paid hourly. I get paid by the mile. Or in this case, I get paid by the job. So I'll make so much money for every trailer I deliver. I'll make so much money for every trailer I move. Like, I moved a whole bunch of broken trailers the other day. From craft caves to the yard to be fixed. What's going on, Tatted and Trucking? Ozzy, what's good? Oh man, life's good. And hey, students are coming back in. The class sizes are getting bigger. DMVs are opened up. You know, what more could you ask for right now? You know, so like everything's been going good, if you want to know the truth. Like, you know, it's good to see that we're getting people coming out to trucking. Like a lot of people that lost their jobs. Hey, if you're looking at trucking, then, you know, Prime might be the place for you. So come on out here. I got one student on my truck right now. He's about to test out. And I got another one that's about to get his ID. He'll probably clear tomorrow. No, he'll clear... not tomorrow. He'll probably clear Thursday. So I'll have a second one. And then after they both pass, then I have a friend from Texas coming. And if everything goes good with him, I'll have him out here Monday. So next Monday, I'll have him here, and hopefully he'll clear by Thursday. And I don't know, maybe me and him will go over the road. I don't know yet. It all depends if they give me two students or just him. If they give me just him, then, you know, I'll go over the road with him. What was up with the curfew in California? It was from 8 o'clock at night till 5:30 in the morning. Pretty much they didn't want nobody out because they knew the roads were going to get blocked and, you know, all that good stuff. So they kind of just had the signs lit up and said pretty much pull over your neat. Pull over, or they pretty much said that they don't want you driving after between 8 in the morning time. Oh yeah, I cut my beard today. It was shedding. Like, I kept finding hairs all over the place, and I was all like, you know, I want to trim it down some, so I do it myself. So like, I just say, you know what, put the biggest clipper guard I have and just go over it all. And that's what I did. My wife was all like, what did you do? I was all like, hey, I wanted to trim it for a while. It's been hot here lately. Man, after I cut that thing, my head feels way lighter too. But it'll grow back. it will grow back. So, you know, I'll just wait till it grows back. I kind of like it because I'm not like I was always messing with it. Now I can't mess with it. It's gone. It was like right here. It was way down here, so I cut it off. There was like, I filled up a little trash can with hair. There was so much beard hair. But I wasn't keeping up with it and keeping it trimmed, and I couldn't cut under my neck and have it all shaped up nice. So, because it was too long. So this was a lot easier to do. I just chopped it all off. It'll grow back real fast. Probably in about 5 months, I'll have it right back where it was. So I'm not tripping. It feels better to have it cut for a little while. No more having to tuck it into my shirt when I'm eating barbecue and stuff. And also with this coronavirus stuff right now, like, I was always having a... I never remember to carry a mask in my pocket, so I was always, like, covering my face up. I'd have to tuck it in my shirt and then cover my face up, so now it's easier. Right? My wife can't... More like my son can't pull it to pull me to the ground when he's mad. My son, he gets mad. He's all like, boom, yank. It hurts. It really does. That's the bad thing about having a beard. When someone pulls that thing, that hurts. I went to a second T-ball game. I finally made it to a T-ball game. It was the second one. What's going on, Jesus? Jesus has a long beard. I just decided to cut some of mine off, Jesus. I don't know, it feels way, way different. I'm glad it's not wintertime. It might be freezing without my beard. But it's supposed to be getting into the 90s in a couple days. Like, it's been in the high 80s right now, so it's supposed to be getting into the 90s. Right, Jesus? Jesus has a real long beard. It looks good. I guess you can't really see it in his picture on here. I'll try to look, but yeah, Jesus has a nice beard too. He came, Jesus got to come to my house not too long ago. He came over and we grilled out, had some food, and, you know, just chilled, really. We went, me and Jesus and I, we went to Branson. We went over to Branson and we just messed around over there. Like, everything was pretty much closed over there, but we just went over there to kill some time. And he got like a, I don't know, like a pound cinnamon roll, like from Hertz Donut. He got a pound cinnamon roll. And he says that he can beat their donut challenge over there at Hertz Donut. Man, they give you this giant donut and you have to eat it in 90 seconds. Jesus says he can do it, so we're gonna have to go do that sometime. Put Jesus' face on the wall over there at Hertz Donut for eating the donut in 90 seconds. I don't remember how big they said it was, how many pounds it was, but it's a big donut. They use it for kids' birthday cakes. That's how big it is. Illinois/Indiana on the state lines closed due to protesters. I'm not surprised. How's it peaceful if you're blocking the roads? Like, to me, that's not peaceful. Like, if it's peaceful, you go down to the city hall, you stand out there, you hold your signs up, you know, you have a bunch of people sign some petitions, stuff like that. Not blocking, not taking control of the interstate. Like, that's not good. I guess it gets your point across, maybe, is why they do it. I don't know. Oh, that roll put you to sleep? You ate it? I'm going to Minneapolis tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Hey, be careful over there. I'm hoping that it's all calmed down by now, Jesus. I really hope it's calmed down. But yeah, the DMVs are open back up. It's good.
I was gonna say, did you notice I cleaned the steps coming into the house? I got a lot of that grease off with ivory soap.
Oh, the...
Coming into the house from the garage?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you were...
So after 4 or 5 p.m., 94 in Minnesota will be closed. I don't care. Do what you want.
Mosquitoes are... Yeah, I got bit, so...
It's a daytime delivery going in and out. Yeah, I would deliver it as fast as I could and get out of there. I wouldn't be hanging out anywhere over there. But yeah, the DMVs though, the DMVs are open back up, so like I can see more people being able to come to Prime now, and I think that they've lifted a lot of the restrictions on some more hot spots, like, so maybe we can get the students that are from like the hot spots right now, maybe. I don't know which ones all have lifted yet, but I know some of them have, so we're getting students from different places. Ozzy says, is it true when I hit 40k miles in TNT, I get 800 a week? Ozzy, I'm not too sure on that because I don't do TNT, but I have been hearing that. But as far as I know that is true. After 40k miles, you get 800 a week. And I think that even while you're waiting on your truck, you still get that 800. Jesus Takes the Wheel says, yeah, that's true. So Jesus is on TNT right now, and he says that that's true. Han says 800 a week after or before taxes. That's before. Definitely before taxes. So, you know, after taxes, it's probably like 650, something like that. Cheap labor. Hey Hans, you gotta earn your place, man. You gotta do it for a while. You're getting a lot of learning experience out of it. You gotta think of it like that. I mean, it's all learning experience is the way I look at it. I upgraded and I'm an AC, so I lost my guarantee. So yeah, that's not fun. Well, I don't even have my own truck yet. Well, Jesus, is there a certain cent per mile he's paying you, or, you know, there has to be something like that. Hopefully he's paying you like a team rate. Something. There has to be something in there. Like he has to. Hopefully you're making more than you were making on that $800 guarantee. I'm hoping. Han says he'll pass on slow trucks. Hey, slow but safe wins the race. I don't mind being the slow trucks. The only thing I don't like is when you're passing another slow truck and it takes forever to pass the slow truck. So I kind of know how they feel. It's not fun. It's really not fun. But at least I found out how to do these lives again. You know, you have to jump through hoops to find out how to do these lives on this YouTube now. It used to be a lot easier. I still haven't figured out how to change the picture on the thumbnail on the lives. I don't know how to change it still, so I'm still trying to figure that out. Jason Bailey. Where's your beard? I had to cut it off, man. I cut it off. What's going on, Jason? How's things going, man? Haven't heard from you in a while. It's been a long time, actually, Jason. Or it feels like it has. I haven't probably talked to you in like a month, I think. Probably. You hit 50,000 miles today. Been busy. Hey, congratulations. Hopefully you got on the list to get a truck. Did you finally get on a flatbed truck, or are you still going flatbed, or did you decide to stay reefer? What's going on, man? Yeah, Prime is okay, Hans. Like, I think it's a great school. Like, I think the school part of Prime, like getting your CDL, the TNT, like, you know, the TNT is 50K miles. So, like, it is a lot of miles, but as for getting your CDL, like the process, like the test and everything, the test is really not stressful. You're not going to a DMV to take your test. You're actually taking your test right there at Prime by Prime examiners. It kind of makes it a little bit easier because you get to see those guys a lot. You see them all the time, and you see like the interaction we have with them, and you're all like, hey man, they're a cool guy. So it makes you less nervous, I think. Jason says, my trainer does not stop. Jason, I talked to Chris. Chris is upgrading too. He got his 50,000 miles. He's on the list anyways. So, Jesus Takes the Wheel says, now waiting on a truck is even more stressful. Jesus, what are they going to do if you decide that, hey, I don't want to be on my trainer's truck no more and I'm an A seat? They're going to put you in a hotel and have you wait there on the list, or what? Jason says, I'm cracking landing gears all day, every day. Han says, waiting on a truck sucks. Yeah, waiting on a truck does suck, especially if you're leased right now, because from what I'm hearing, they only got lightweights over there, so, you know, that's not fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that no one leasing wants a lightweight, so I don't understand why they even have an option to lease a lightweight. Like, I don't think many people want a lightweight. Maybe they got a dedicated route that they need those lightweights for. I don't know. Well, that's Jesus' problem too. He went and checked the list out, and they only had lightweights. You know, he didn't want no lightweight, and I don't blame him for not. If I'm going to lease a truck, it's not going to be a lightweight. If I'm going to lease a truck, it's not going to be international either. Sorry. Internationals are not my cup of tea. I would either, I would want a Freightliner, but I would take a Peterbilt. Like, I don't have no problem with Peterbilts. I see a lot of people in the shop with Peterbilts, or people always talking about them. Like, some people get bad ones and they break down, but it's like the risk you take. Like, even with Freightliners, some of them just break down. You're gonna have to get them fixed. Han says, I wouldn't drive a coffin sleeper. No, I wouldn't drive a coffin sleeper either. Yeah, Jesus says no lightweights or internationals. Ozzy says, shh. My Rockweiler's barking. Where was I at? Ozzy says, international suck. My trainer got one. Non-stop problems. Yeah, I hear that about every international. Like, knock on wood. Knock on wood. My deck. Knock on wood. Tony and Zach are in our international right now. So, hopefully it doesn't break down or have any problems. Hans drives an international that goes 77 miles per hour. He had to add in the miles per hour. I see ya. I see ya. Hans, do you have any trouble with that International? You like it? Jesus says we should get rid of International and get Volvos or Max. I honestly don't know nothing about the Max. I haven't even looked them up. Volvos have to go to a Volvo dealership to get fixed, and there's like odds are your Volvo ain't gonna break down around the Volvo dealership, so Volvo is a Mac, vice versa. Yeah, Macs are nice. Yeah, the Macs look nice. Mac is a Volvo. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't look into it that much. I know that Prime has Freightliners and Peterbilts mainly, so that's the two I look at. Then next is International, and then they're doing that test run on the Volvos right now, and I really don't know how that's going because I haven't checked on it or nothing. It doesn't interest me. Han says it's a loaner. My Freightliner gets a new 13,000 turbo fixed. Okay, so it's a loaner. Hopefully it doesn't break down on you. You know, I'll knock on wood for you too. Knock on some wood over here. Superstitious. Jason Bailey says made by the same company. Sam was KW and Peterbilt and Freightliner / Western Star. Yeah, some of the KWs are nice. Tony's calling me right now. I told him to text me if it's important. So if it's important, I'm going to have to end the live. But, you know, if it's something I can text them real quick, I'll just text them. Some of those KWs are nice. Yeah, dude, I want a KW. Like, that's the truck I want. Like, if we had KWs, I'm down for a KW. Let me see what Tony wanted. Slide into fifth wheels, move back, take away. Oh, let me text. All right. Tony had a question about sliding tandems. Always slide towards the problem. Whichever one's heavier, slide towards it. Yeah, always slide towards the problem when you're sliding tandems. So when I say the problem, whatever's too heavy, that's the problem. Slide the tandems towards it. It'll move the weight to the other. I thought it was. If I go on or off, I get a 1680 KW. Yeah, if I bought a truck, I would probably buy a KW. I would. Because I think that they look nice. Like, I like all of them. Like, KWs are nice. Jacob's driving one right now. I gotta get in there. I was all like, oh man, this first KW I've ever been in. I was checking out everything. He was all like, you should drive it sometime. I was like, man, I don't know about that, but I don't like driving other people's vehicles and stuff. I just don't like it. Like, I don't even really like borrowing someone's car for a while. Jason Bailey, so how bad is the wait list looking? Am I screwed? Jason, I don't. The last I heard was about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. It was 80 people, and they were upgrading 10 a week. So, but you got to think, people are always added to it. So you can always message your fleet manager. Send them a macro 12 message to dispatch and ask them, hey, how many people are on the list? He can give you information like that. You say you may go lease. Go lease. You know, I recommend that you do company for 6 months, but you know, if you think that you're ready to go lease, that's your decision. My thing is, I don't want to make a mistake. If I'm leased, like if you go lease right off the bat, like, and you don't know how to manage your account, and you don't know how to manage the business, and you mess up, it's out of your pocket. Like, I'd rather find out like the company side first and then find out the business side. So I mean, like, I would rather learn how to run solo before I jump straight into a lease. That's just my opinion. I would at least, that's what I like, that's what I advise. But if you think you're good at lease and you've done all your research and you know you can make it work, then go for it. Some people are good at lease. Like, some people get out there and they get into lease and they're successful right from the start. They make money. Some people jump into lease. Some of my students have jumped into lease, and then they call me about 2 months later and they're all like, I haven't had a check in like 2 weeks. And I'm all like, whoa. Or they're all like, hey man, I went lease and it's stressful, and like, I want to quit, and Prime's robbing me of money, and like, you know, I'm all like, dude, go company. Like, at least you make a check every week. It's a gamble. Like, to me, it's a gamble. I don't like paying Prime to take time off either. So, Han says I would not lease at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't lease right now either, but I think it's a bad time to lease, really, because, you know, with the coronavirus and they're saying it's gonna boom when it opens up. But let's be real. How many people are gonna jump out right now and go straight back to normal life, like go out to the movies and stuff like that? Not many people are. Not many people are. So you gotta think about it. What kind of percentage of people are gonna actually jump out there and just go to normal life? Is it gonna be 100%? But then again, people still need to eat. People still need groceries. We run groceries, so, you know, we're still be moving. So we'll see what happens. You know, I could be completely wrong after this coronavirus stuff and this this rioting and stuff that's going on. You know, it's after this stuff all ends, we could go right back to normal. So Jason has 0 bills right now. You know, hey, if you're a gambler, go for it. You're about to have bills, though. A truck payment's a bill in my book. You're about to pay a truck payment. That's a bill. I have 8 in savings. Oh, Hans asked him how much he has saved up. He says he has about 8 in savings. If you lease, Hans says if your leased truck breaks down, I would wait till you got 20 grand in savings. And it's kind of hard to get 20 grand in the savings. What's going on, Skeletor? Yeah, it's kind of hard to get 20 grand in savings. Once you get up to 10, you think that you'll get another 10 in there, but once you get to 10 grand in savings, ask me, I know, once you get to 10 grand in savings, you see all that money and you're like, ooh, I could buy something. What do I want to buy? I gotta buy something. and you spend it. Jesus says he's going to make bank leasing. Go for it, Jesus. I hope you do. I hope you make some bank leasing. All solid device. Don't these have warranties? Yeah, they have warranties, but think about it. If the truck breaks down and your truck's not moving, yeah, whatever's wrong with it's probably under warranty. But if your truck breaks down and you're leasing, you're not making money while that truck's not moving. So you gotta keep that in mind. Like, yeah, there's breakdown pay and stuff like that, but is it really that great? So yeah, there's warranties for the parts and stuff whenever it breaks down, but you know, you're still not making your paycheck really, because the truck's not moving. And it depends how long it takes to get it fixed. At least when my truck breaks down company, like, I still get shop pay and stuff like that. Sometimes that's more money than I would be making doing a load, honestly. At least I still get a check. I don't have a $1,200, $1,300 truck payment that week to pay while I'm in the shop, you know. And if it takes a while to fix, they're going to give you a loaner truck at least. That'll help out some. Han says, yes, but not everything is covered by warranty. Yeah, and that's right. Not everything's covered by warranty. Blowouts, that's tires. Getting roadside to come switch out a tire. Like routine wear and tear stuff. Like oil changes. If you need brake pads, like all that stuff, tires, stuff like that, you're gonna pay for. That's your truck you're doing an oil change on. Yeah, you're right. That truck payment don't stop. Like, you're gonna pay that truck payment on lease. They're not going to be like, oh man, you had a bad week, we're not going to charge you a truck payment. And if you go take a week off, they're not going to be like, you don't have to pay that truck payment because you were off. You still got to pay that truck payment. I'm not paying somebody to take a week off or whatever. I'm not going to pay you so I can take a week off. I'm not doing it. And it's a gamble. Like, the good thing about lease, though, we're talking about all the negatives. The good thing about lease is there's going to be weeks that you're going to make way more money than I am. Like, straight up, you're going to make more money. You're going to have the ability to reject a load. But do you really want to reject a load? Like, you need to make some money. If all the loads that you're rejecting keep going to the same place, you're not doing nothing. Plus, every time you reject a load, they keep up with it. They're less likely to give you loads that are...
Damn it. Sorry. June bug.
June bug?
They're massive here.
Bug attacked my wife. Let's see. Han says, my advice is to buy truck outright at a dealer's, so no truck weekly payments. Wait, Pedigree at Prime, they sell trucks too, the used trucks. I mean,
Bitch.
you hear all this cussing on my live right now? I'm gonna get monetized just because the person over here is killing bugs cussing at them.
I'm in my hair.
But yeah, Pedigree has right now, because of the coronavirus, Pedigree ain't even gonna make you pay your truck payment for the first 3 months. So you got 3 months no truck payment. Like, that's a pretty good deal. They're used trucks, they're prime trucks. Our prime trucks, we have to get them oil changes, like everything. Like, they're kept up. I mean, you work for Prime, if you work for Prime, you know that they will not let you out of the terminal if you did not get your oil change. They won't let you out of the terminal if you need an air filter, whatever. They're going to make sure that you get your stuff done. Jason says, and I can go see my kids in Germany when I want. Yeah, you're going to be paying for it, though, Jason. You're going to be paying for it. Every time you take a week off, you're going to be paying for it. Skeletor says, aren't you better off as a company driver? I am. I feel like I am. Like some weeks the lease guys are making more money than me. I'll be the first to admit it. But then they have a bad week. Then they're not making more money than me. Negative is not more than a company driver those weeks. Like the lease guys doing TNT, I know they're making way more money than me. No lie, they're making more money than me. Han says, and then lease it onto Landstar or Mercer. Yeah, Hans, I've seen people do that. They go buy a truck through Prime at Pedigree, and then they'll try to run it for Prime for a little while, and then they'll jump over to Landstar. I've seen a couple guys do that. They say that they're doing great over there at Landstar too. Like, I don't hear too much bad things about Landstar. I hear it's a good company, but I also heard that if you want to go to Landstar, you're better off buying a trailer too when you go to Landstar, because it's more money over there. Jason Bailey says, fine, I'm buying a truck. Right? Yeah, just go ahead and get another loan. So you need about $13,000 to put down on a truck at Pedigree. So, you know, you have 8. You're almost there. Railcar says, what's up, D? I'm home for a duration. Fractured my sternum. How did you do that, Railcar? You fractured your sternum. What you do? Fall on your chest? Man, I'm sorry to hear that. It doesn't sound fun. What's going on, Big Houston? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. How's it going? Oh, what's going on, Trucker Richie Rich? Man, leasing's tough right now. Have you heard different? Oh, Richie Rich, that's what we just been talking about. Jason Bailey's about to go lease, and I told him I did not know if it's a good time right now to go lease, but you know, I've been hearing people talk about how rough it is right now. I'm company, so like, you know, I'm not leased. I don't have a truck payment. But I bet it's hard right now. It's going good, Big Houston. Nah, bro, my revenue this week was $2,700. That's not bad. Or I guess it's not bad. I don't know how to figure out how much that is. Like, if that's good or bad. Revenue to you or the truck? If it's revenue to you, then I think that's great. Railcar says, I'm back and landed on that thorn holder on the floor, hurting big time. Oh, it's bad? My bad. Dang, bro. Check was only $500. Ooh. You know, leasing's a gamble, though. Like I've been saying, leasing's a gamble. Some weeks you're gonna not do good, other weeks you're gonna do great. My thing is, I would average. I'd figure out what I average each month, and then I would probably compare it to what I would try to figure out what I made cent per mile after everything was paid. And like I'm talking about my tire fund, my tire fund, the truck payment, everything. I would find out what I made actually cent per mile paid to myself, and I would figure out if I would stay lease or not. That's what I would do. I know a lot of people are all like, oh man, what if your company, you're stuck. Like, you're not really, like, company's not as bad as you think. Like, everyone thinks that us company guys are controlled and we have to do what they say. That's not true. Like, to a certain point, yes, but to a certain point, no. Like, your dispatcher's not going to tell you you can't. If I told my dispatcher, hey, I'm going to go home for Christmas, he's going to let me go home for Christmas. Like, I'm probably taking off 4th of July. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take off 4th of July. So, boom, I'm going to have 4th of July off. I'll just have to tell them.
It's not like freight's running anyway.
Yeah, freight is freight.
Tell them to keep that kind of stuff in mind, too. It's the best time to get your holidays.
Hans, Great Houston lease to Landstar.
I need this shirt.
This trucker's life. What's going on? This trucker life, he's putting out a lot of videos. He's putting out videos like crazy. I wish I had your energy to put out videos like you do. This trucker life is, it's not what you earn, it's what you spend and save. Yeah. That's another problem out that we have is, like, we like to spend money out here as truckers. Like, we spend a lot of money. Like, whenever I used to come home, I would spend a lot of money every time I came home, because I was like, this is my 4 days home. I'm gonna have fun. Like, we're gonna go out to eat wherever I want. We're gonna go to the whatever I want to do. I did when I was home. I would pay for other people's food just because it. Like, somebody get a free meal, they're all like, oh man, who did this? And they're all like, we can't tell you. But it made me feel good that, hey, I have enough money that I just paid for their meal over there. Like they, like, I mean, like, I would take a look at them, and if they look like they were a hard worker and, you know, that they needed it, just like one time a guy was in the restaurant eating by himself, and I paid for his food. You know, and he was super happy. And, you know, it's just something nice to do. Pay it back or something. Han says, I'm a company. Dispatcher gives me a load. I'll never get a call on where I'm at. Yeah, I don't get calls where I'm at either. Yeah, rare days off can catch up. Han says your wife knows trucking. Yeah, she knows a lot. She knows more stuff than I know sometimes. She'll be like, did you see this on Facebook, or did you see this? I'll be like, what are you talking about? She sends me stuff all the time. She's supportive. It's trucker life. It says that's why I cook on the truck 99% in the truck. Han says I don't eat in truck stops. I buy food at Walmart once a week. Only get coffee at a truck stop. Yeah, I used to do a lot of cooking in the truck too. Used to. I haven't in a while, but this trucker life says, don't try that in Birmingham, Alabama. Waitress there can't keep it a secret, LOL. Big Houston says, I will have around 2,900 miles this week. That's pretty good. When's your weekend? On recap hours? Yeah. Recap hours are the way to go. Hey, later, Jason. Jason's leaving. Congratulations on finishing your miles and getting on that list to upgrade. I'll be seeing you if you upgrade in Springfield. This trucker life says he never worries about miles because he's salary.
Boom.
Yeah. Hey, salary's nice sometimes, but salary, kind of sucks sometimes. I worked salary before. Like, you don't really get paid extra for working more. It's not fun. On Sunday it ends. On Sunday it ends. Okay. Yeah, our week ends on Wednesday. I liked it better when it ended on Tuesday, but for some reason they thought it would be better to end on Wednesday. I'm kind of getting used to it now, but it's still like I want to see my check stub Wednesday night at midnight. Now I gotta wait till Thursday night at midnight. And by then, you're getting paid by Friday, so it's like, psh. I average around 640 to 650 miles driving per day. Alright, Railcar, you enjoy your pain meds and get some rest. Yeah, we're praying for you, Railcar. Everyone, hey, y'all think about Railcar tonight. He's in pain. Big Houston says, I ran 915 miles in 2 days. In 2 days. That's like last week. Last week I had like 2,700 miles on Sunday, and our week goes Wednesday to Wednesday. And the only reason I didn't have more miles is because I came back to work on the pad with my student and get him ready to test out. Which my last student, he trifected, and I met up with him today. The guy that trifected, his name was Jesse, and I met his TNT trainer today too, and I guess they're leaving tomorrow. So he's out there doing his TNT now. This trucker life. As a heavy haul, I do not work hard. Easy, lazy job. Saving gets $2,300 deposit per month on top of a 401k and a IRA. Man, you living large over there, trucker life.
Doing good.
That heavy hauling, man, that stuff looks fun, really. Like I like watching some of the stuff y'all pull, and it looks cool. Like I watch a guy on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but he puts his camera different places on the outside of his truck, like behind the cab, up top. And like he'll drive around like that, and it's cool watching that trailer turn, like with a big tractor on the back, and he'll turn down some streets. I mean, it's pretty neat. I like the different views he gets on his camera. I can't remember his name. I'll have to look him up. He doesn't work for Prime for sure, but I like watching his video because his footage is awesome. Nice miles. This trucker's life says he gets 421 to 616 miles yesterday and today. That's pretty good. You're moving, that's what counts. It is Super Truck Dan. Nah, it's just that when you're on the way back to the terminal and you have time on the clock, you can run through it. Like my student, he'll drive his clock out, and then I'll drive the rest of the time till the 14 runs out, and then we'll stop, 10-hour break. He'll run all his out, then I'll run the rest of the 14 out, and we just keep on going. because we're coming back to the terminal anyways. I'm not going to be working 8 hours a day. I'm going to be working like 6 hours a day, 6-7 hours a day. And if I need a reset while I'm at home, then I'll take a reset while I'm at home. Can't beat that. I'll tell your dispatcher, oh man, I need a reset. I'm out of hours. Might as well stay at home for your reset. So it works out for me if I have to take a reset at home. Trucker 2 chains. Okay, I guess there are some truckers that do YouTube. I'll have to check them out. Does Prime have cameras towards the drivers? No, but I've heard of some drivers that have cameras facing them that work at Prime. And from what I understand, they're the guys that have a lot of critical events or got into accidents and stuff like that. Prime is always trying to make us a safer company. So I have heard, I've never seen it, that there was some drivers that they installed rear-facing cameras in their trucks to try to find out why they're getting so many critical events, because see if they're distracted or what's going on when they get their critical events. I haven't personally seen it, but I've heard about it. Reset this weekend, 4 deliveries Monday, 1 pickup, and 1 delivery today. And heavy hauling's keeping you moving. It's pretty good. Well, guys, you hear my Rockweiler getting mad? I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Someone out
I'm
there.
glad I was ending it because my Rockweiler's going nuts right now. But yeah, y'all take care. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks for everyone stopping by and talking tonight.
Athena.